Hey, Armchair Warriors, welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification version 11.3.5. This is episode 3 of my German naval campaign. This one where I kind of had to bend the rules a little bit to try to get Germany to a point that would match the first chapter or first I guess theorized alt history book in Third Reich Victorious, wherein Hitler decides to push all of his and the country's efforts into getting a navy that's on parity, equality, I guess, with England, if not even a little bit better. In some aspects, where, as you can see, we're just picking up towards the end of 1936 here. Nothing much really terribly going on. We do have the Spanish Civil War going. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just kick things into high gear at this point and just see what happens. All right, we got some. Oh, I need to adjust this here. Oh, we need to get that up some. Yep. So core headquarter, that's 39. So I gotta refresh my memory of what I was doing here because it's been a little bit. I've been kind of involved in my XCOM 2 playthrough, but also Baldur's Gate dropped a couple weeks ago, so I've been really going into Baldur's Gate 3. So I definitely got to kind of take my steps again here with all the specifics that are going on. So at this point, I guess I'm looking at anything that's 1936. Body armor we're not going to take just because that slows everybody gets slowed down. You can see we lose half a kilometer kph. I don't want to slow down the German war machine. So far, it doesn't look like there's much of anything that I can take. A lot of the yeah, we're not going to take 4-inch armament. Yeah, I'm not going to go with strat bombers for Germany. That's something when I do a UK campaign, that's something I'll certainly do. Is put a lot of effort into a strat bomber campaign. We're doing the light aircraft construction for Germany, so we get some additional range, and also our CAG are not impacted. Torpedo boat class, yeah, let's go ahead and let's boost that up. We're at 109%. I can actually siphon away like a good 10 more points. Yeah. What else could we take here? Oh, heavy anti-aircraft guns, sure. Nothing in transport. How about carrier? This this alone is like so odd for Germany to be taking the type stuff, but hey, it is cool. Cruiser tech, not seeing anything of great import here to take. Blitzkrieg. We're not going to take cavalry exploitation. Yeah, wow, there really isn't much of anything to take here. I may have to start taking some 37 tech, which that's fine. We're towards the end of the year, so any negative impact that I would receive for taking something that's too far advanced, it'll disappear very shortly. I'm thinking we won't be getting anything else. Wow. Okay. So at this point, going with the focus that naval is the deal. Let's go and just pull a bunch of 1937 tech. We'll go up to 55. And 4 more. So that's 1, 2, 3. Is there something else here? No. Maybe cruiser tech of some sort. There we go. Good enough. That's all we need there. We need the division creations there, and also order the Tirpitz, which because we're doing a naval focus in this campaign, pretty much any event that pops up that's something that will impact the Navy, we'll take the more positive aspect of that rather than the negative. In this case, ordering the Tirpitz is a positive aspect. If we decided not to order the Tirpitz, that would be a negative aspect. We're gonna be losing some IC here shortly. There we go. 25 days is what we're looking at. So we'll have the IC back before the end of the month. Okay, so we got all these guys here. So I've got how many people here? 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll throw 2 there. Cover those. We'll throw 2 there. Cover those. And we'll throw 2 here to cover these. Actually, we'll throw a 3rd guy that way too. And just throw 1 over here. Okay. Kind of spread them out a little bit. Do I have any? It's been a while since I've done anything here. What do we got here? Okay, so we're putting the HQ defense and the heavy AA. That'll leave an extra anti-aircraft. Do we need 1 there? We actually do need 1 here. Okay, cool. Just basically, I pushed all my garrisons up to the front lines, as you can kind of see. Oh, cool. We got this. We can take care of too. Putting some extra anti-air regiments, battalions, whatever. We're throwing them on to various brigades and such. All right. So yeah, by the end of the month, before the end of the month, we'll get our IC back here. Mountain unit training, that's 37 tech. We'll just leave it because at this point, yeah, that doesn't proc anything. Does it do anything in special forces? Not really. I mean, I guess it does that, the mountain warfare equipment, but you want energy and you'll give me money. That sounds like a good deal. I mean, this major movie studio, sure, I could take, but that's not a necessity. We're good on supplies. Yeah, good on everything else. So yeah, building a bunch of industry, as you can see. And we've got some carriers getting laid, or the Graf Zeppelin got laid down beginning of the year. It's now going through its build phase. Should be done before the war starts. And we've got 4 light carriers that were getting converted. Sub, yes. Kind of keep an eye on what's happening there with the Spanish Civil War. I know I kind of tweaked it a bit to help the nationalists, the Spanish state, win, or have at least better chance at winning. Looks like they're doing all right. Oh, we got an uprising. We'll do that. We got here another sub. Pop in there. Artillery unit training. So this is also 37 tech, so we can let that go. That is here. Okay. Oh, the rolling artillery grand battle plan. We're waiting on. Yeah, we'll be finishing that up soon. And pretty much now-ish, within the next day or so, the all our IC comes back. There we go. Drop the upgrades down to 30. These supplies were there at. we've got a lot of stuff being built here. Yeah. Once our supplies get a little bit better off. Okay, cruiser horizontal. That's a 38 tech, so we definitely got to drop that no matter what. Cruiser tech. Did that proc anything here? It did not. So now we gotta go with something else. So we went with all Navy. Let's go to Naval Doctrines. Do we have any 37 tech? We don't. Air. Looking for CAG specifically. Oh, Port Strike. Naval Strike. Naval Air Targeting. Nav Tactics. All those are CAG related. Again, going with the idea, helping out the Navy first and foremost. Large fuel tanks, okay. Superior strength, I think we can keep going. Yeah, military police, we can keep going on that as well. The superior strength does open up militia strength increase, which we will take because we do have some militia. A lot of militia are embedded with garrisons. Cruiser vertical protection, we'll drop that. Because that's 38 tech, that's too far in advance. Expander heavy infantry, Bremen. Bremen. Here we are. I don't know if I need quite that much, but we'll let that ride. Entertainment show. So we lost $2,000, but also our consumer good requests are down. Nationalized private sector. Did we do that successfully? We didn't. Minus 5% again, so it failed. 60% chance, and we still didn't make it. Anti-Comintern, yes, we'll certainly do. Japan, I don't think Japan ever turns us down. Okay, entertainment shows. So now, well, it doesn't really show, but that just lowers the amount of consumer goods we need during peace and wartime, which we don't need any at this point. Yeah, let me push Bremen up. There we go. Great War Analysis, we'll let fly. And these other two also let fly too. The direct, now that does open this up. Come on. Which we're going to push to the forefront. It's 1936 tech, and same with the superior strength. Well, I think we're okay actually with that. Yeah, just want to make sure what I have in green. Well, make sure that as far as tech goes, I need to address, push this to 53. I don't want anything in the red that is 1936 tech or older in the past. While I'm trying to push 1937 tech through, so kind of make sure current or older tech is pushed up, and tech that will take me longer to try to complete because it's too new is pushed downward. We got a bunch of stuff here we can possibly get. I only have $3,300 though, so we can't get any of this stuff. We gotta wait a little bit. We really, well, maybe we do. How much money are we making? $5. I'll take Italy's offer. Spanish state, sure, they want fuel for money. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Advanced Training Center. That's got to be this right here. And we lost a province to some political agitators. We will teach them the error of their ways. Advanced training 1. Cool. There must be a message setting here for combat, maybe. We take a convoy, bombing attacks ends, bombing one of our air units, we're bombed, one of our land divisions attacks the enemy. Yeah, this is not popping up at all, so we want that as a pop-up. Probably want that. One of our navies is attacked. Our battle's over. When one of our navies is attacked. Yeah, there we go. Now it should show when we attack, even like, those agitators. Rolling artillery barrage will let fly, and I think that did something for operating. Yes, artillery unit combined. So we're going to push that up. And the rolling artillery barrage, we're going to push that up as well. Militia strength increase will push up too. Superior strength as well. Okay. Again, just making sure anything. Oh, Great War analysis needs to go up, push up too. There we go. Cruiser damage control. We'll let that fly and actually push that to the top. I don't need any of this stuff here. Still don't have enough money. I gotta sell some zinc, I think. Cruiser bulkheads. Cancel that out. Tank destroyer. That went away. That was just a pop-up there. Do much better on supplies, but I'll wait a little bit here. Special forces unit combined. Kill that. Fighter bomber. Interceptor. We'll let that ride. Reaching the end of the year here, we'll see where we're at. I will be switching. Our national focus currently is resources. I'll be switching over to economy for a year. Hydrophones will kill, and Army headquarters will kill as well. So we got some stuff we got to get now. So we did CAG. Is there anything in armament that helps? 1936, 1937 tech. Air launched torpedoes helps CAG, so we'll get that. Avionics, air systems. There's a couple things here that will certainly help. All right. Basic anti-tank ammunition. That just took a while here. I thought that was the game was crashing. I was like, I just started. Schwerpunkt. Oh, that needs to get pushed up. All right, so we're in the second stage now for national resources. We're going to let that ride for a bit. Like I said, next year we're going to switch over to economy, but we'll wait a little bit. Auto saving, good. Fighter ground control. That's 37 tech, which we can let ride right now. We're in 1937 now, so any 37 tech is good. That's current. Annual espionage, economic focus. We don't have enough money. Oh, Bank for International Settlements. 4,000 supplies for 600 money still doesn't give us enough. We're now switching over to economy, so we're going to do short-term investment. Economics buying, of course. I'm going to wait till UK got Egypt. I'm going to wait till about the 15th, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch over. 104%. Yeah, we'll let this ride where we're at. I can drop espionage a little bit to 20 spy or 0.2 spies. That's good. Expand our research centers. Okay. Research labs, armor plate thickness, which is 38 tech. We need to drop. All right. So we already got all the naval stuff taken care of at this point now. Let's just go strictly air. Is there anything? 37 air. There is a bunch of stuff here. 4-engine transport airplane. Ooh, we're going to bump this up since it's almost done. It's halfway through there. Naval bombers and flying boats. Yes. Okay. Oh, the introduction help. We can go ahead and disable that for a year. Cruiser fire control. That's 1934 tech. We'll pop that up towards the top. It's naval, so we want our naval stuff to be, again, on par with England. Hitler demands action now. This isn't a big deal because it's all going to affect us for a month where either our hard or soft tech is going to go down. But the benefit that we get is 30 points in either industrial efficiency or officer recruitment program. So that's good. All right, light carrier class advance. Let's look at. So that got us another whatever we're at currently with that, but we still need light carrier armor thickness, which that's this right here. As soon as we get that, then we can research the next level of light carrier aircraft, light carrier class. The trains run on time. Things are not that bleak, Italy. Don't you worry. Italy's probably Mussolini's probably like, I don't know why Hitler's going for a navy. Oh, we got here IC wasted. Okay, so we'll drop upgrades down to 300. Reinforcements, drop that down by a few points. Oh, wow. So, yeah, supplies need to be dropped way down here at this point. Was not paying attention. And among the things we need to do, economy needs to be the focus now. So we'll still get the benefits of the stage 2 resources, the 360-day resources, which is good. But yeah, we need to start switching over to economy here at this point. On that note, let's take a look at our resources again one more time. Is there anywhere that I can expand our IC? Well, it looks like so far. Oh, there we go. But I need to. I'm just taking a look to see, areas that I've got heavy industry already in. But I do need to max out the industry I have in areas where I have heavy industry. It'll take a while in some areas, some provinces, as you can see, it'll take a while before we can get that built up. There we go. We'll throw those to the top here. Okay, that works for just now. 4,500. We could probably get one of those things now. War would be pretty good to get. Let's take a look at the strategic effects real quick here and see what we really want to get. Okay, so we can start with the National Fear Police building, perhaps, right? Yeah, Feared Police building, National Vault Risk, counter espionage, major movie studios. You can see, we don't have that option anymore. Yeah, but we can't get the major movies to. The reason why I'd want that is for the money increase, but also that daily descent change. That's a huge, huge thing there. Imperial seat of government we can get. That would increase our leadership. Um, Probably get close to a point out of that. The GIA, the Global Intelligence Headquarters. Research efficiency, of course. Palace of the Parties, kind of a meh. Foreign affairs, that's pretty decent. Finance and war. Finance is just good for the money, but man, you got to put in some goods big time there. So, yeah. War ministry, I definitely want this when we go to war. We don't need that right now. So I'm thinking the global intelligence headquarters for the research efficiency, just to get things researched quicker. Lose $1,000, and we gain some dissent, but we'll clear that out in 100 days. So you can see economic focus has started. Now we're getting our research efficiency. Not a big deal. I mean, if it takes 100 days to research something, now it just takes 95. So it's not a huge turnaround. But Soryu is launched. Yay. Oh, we need to start getting some money somehow. Supplies for money. Okay. Or wait, no, we don't need to. Oh, yes. Supplies for money. Yeah. Yeah. I need to look at what we're exporting, what somebody wants from me. You can see, we're getting everything but the turpits built up. Graf Zeppelin will be built before war starts. Our light carriers will all be built next year. Bismarck and turpits, for the most part, will be done in 1940. I say for the most part. I mean, I'm only putting a quarter of what turpits needs to get built, but that as soon as I get in just a matter of a month, I got 2, 4, 6, 8 IC, 10. That's going to be 10 IC. These are all heavy industry. So that's 10 IC alone that's going to get added on. So that's thanks to the IC being built. So in March, then that 10 IC will trickle down into the turpits. Yeah, it will be almost maxing out what is needed there. And then this, and also in March, this and this drop off. So that's another 10 IC that we won't need anymore. So that's 197. That'll drop down to 193. So yeah, we'll be throwing all the IC we need toward the turpits. So yeah, good plan. Between now and March, we might see another 100 units pop up, though. I don't know. Coal liquefaction. I'm probably mispronouncing that. We can get this up to 55 again. Supplies for money, yes. I probably need to start swinging around with some more trades. United States would like 50 supplies for 20 bucks. Sure. Let's have you move in and attack. There we go. Killed him. We don't need quite so much for reinforcements. That we need to bump up a little bit more. Okay. Money for rares. I mean, sure, I could buy some rares, but I don't need it right now. Air liaison. And later, I think at the end of this month, I lose the stage 2 of resources based on what I'm seeing here in the utility window on the other monitor. Light carrier armor thickness. Cool. We're going to push that up. Yep. And on carrier now, we'll do light carrier class, and we're going to also push that up. Again, focus on the Navy. So when I have the tech that that's older than current year, I need to make sure that's the top priority. Carrier technology advance. That's here. So, we got a whole bunch of carrier tech now we need to go for. Oh my goodness. I can't push all this to the top. Okay. Spanish state's looking pretty good, what it's doing there. Normally, by this point, that type is all gone. Torpedo boat, yeah. Yeah, normally, Spanish state usually has all this conquered. They're doing very well here in this area. Yeah, natural resources. So the crude oil and resources have dropped by half, but we also were no longer losing out on the supply throughput, national manpower modifier, which both aren't that much of a big deal per se, with a more of a heavier focus on Navy building ships, stuff like that. Doesn't really use that much manpower or officers. But we will be seeing needing to build some some military. Can't take land with naval. Cruiser engine. Okay, it's 38 tech, so we can drop that off. Heavy anti-aircraft guns. Capital ship secondary guns. Dropping those off too. And we're wasting some IC here. So let's drop this down to 25 there. There we had March came and went here, and with those few IC that we're wrapping up, have indeed done just that. So we'll be putting almost everything into turp hits right now. There we go. We can actually do that, and there we go. HE ammunition advance. So what we got here for decisions? Strategic resources we're going to postpone for another 6 months, and postpone our mining expansion plans for 6 months. Malicious strength, I think we can let that. Yeah, okay, that just goes away. Oh, that's right. We don't have enough of the superior strength. And I'm going for the superior strength so that way it helps each phase of this puts points into here, so we can actually increase the strength of each type of unit that we're looking at increasing here. It does require more manpower, more officers, weighs more. I don't know why the morale goes down. IC build cost goes up. Yeah, so makes things more expensive, but also makes things bigger, stronger, better, able to withstand attacks and things like that. Okay, we're doing that. Probably need to start building some more stuff here. I am thinking. So we don't need to import quite so much metal anymore, I don't feel. Well, apparently we pissed them off. We said, don't give us any more metal. And they're like, well, fine. We're not going to take any more supplies. Fuselage, aerodynamics, 39 tech. I guess on that note, since we're kind of running out of things to build and stuff like that. Okay, so what am I? Let's go with my leader type here. We got an anti-aircraft gun attached to him. What are we going to go with? What do I want him to be? I could look at Marine, could be armor, motorized unit, infantry unit, paratrooper. That would be interesting, actually. Moving the air landing infantry. Oh, we don't have. Okay. Oh, I can't even build paratrooper. So moot point there. Panzer mid-war. Already have an anti-aircraft gun on him. What is it the tank destroyer that we don't have yet? No, we have tank destroyer. The regular armor. We're still stuck on light armor at this point. Okay. Maybe we don't do land forces just yet. Maybe we do air wings. Start building our interceptors. So let's start off with eight interceptors because I'd like to build my interceptor wings in groups of 4. Actually, I don't normally do that, but I think since I'm going with Navy is such a high focus right now, maybe make my interceptor wings smaller. Thing is, I think I already did. Yeah, I already did 4 and 4 there, which, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep going with the normal. With what we got here. Group of 8. Start popping them out. Let's go ahead and there we go. All right. Cruiser screws. That's 37 tech. There we go. That one we don't need anymore. And reinforcements, we don't need quite so much there either. Doing pretty good in time. I try to want to make these episodes about 45 minutes in length, not too long. Air launch torpedoes. Do you want to see how far I can get here in 1937? Oh, cool. So we got some new air units coming up anyway. Expand our tank factories. 60% hit. AP ammunition. Refreshing values. So we're looking at 29 days roughly. Not terrible bad. There, we'll do that. Oh, only 2 medium bombers. Let's rebase them back to Leipzig. Oh, okay. Let's break these all up too. Travel to Leipzig. Okay, so it's only those two. Interceptors. Medium bombers and light bombers. Cool. Fly those over there. All right, so we got, yeah, we're good here. Combine those guys together and these guys together, right? Yeah, I mean, could have done a little better, I guess, but no, that's fine. This and this. Okay, cool. So, light bombers. Fly those guys out to there. The group 4 are the medium bombers. I gotta wait till I get more than 0% strength. There's like a bug I feel that hits if you're at 0% strength. Say a newly created unit comes in 0% strength. It if you try to move it, air unit specifically, if you try to move it, then it just disappears. It dies on you. What do you want for money? Metal for money. Okay. You know, I don't mind the 60% IC hit at times. I don't want to be, subsisting on 60% IC hit all the time because now everything is positive, and not needing as much IC anymore because I'm throwing a whole bunch of it towards the debt, IC debt that I've got. Now I need fewer resources. Cruiser hull shape. Well, yeah, cruiser hull shape. We can push that up. What was I thinking here? Oh, this. Totally forgot. Need to combine those together. Road network. We can go ahead and take care of that. Lose a little more IC. Again, don't care if we get an IC hit on that too. Because that's fewer resources we need. Trooper tactics, stormtrooper tactics. We don't need to push that up. I need to try to sell some energy. Denmark, well, and deficit of only 2.4. Will you buy some at least? No, you won't buy any. Well, no one's going to buy anything. Supplies. Who is lacking supplies? Me? No, don't think so. That's silly talk. Here we go. The United States. U.S. wants to buy all my supplies. Come on now. We're good old friends. New Zealand, buy any? Nope. Republic of China. Nope. I don't think I can do Manchuria. Nope. Yugoslavia. Yeah, just do that like that much. We don't need to, even though they have plenty of money, I don't need to try to sell them the whole kit and caboodle. I don't think I can sell anything to Sweden. Yeah, no. They don't have enough money here. Latvia? Nope. Bulgaria. Probably can't send Hungary. 55 bucks Hungary has. Hungry, my buddy. Let's try to sell you as much as you want. You don't want anything. Wow. They're like, that's how we're rich. We don't buy anything. Czechoslovakia. Oh, all right. So that's 3, 15, 26, almost 27 bucks we're getting right there. Superior strength. I think we just let that ride again one more time. Yep. But that also opens up a whole bunch of stuff here now, which we're not going to touch until 1938 anyway. Light cruiser armor thickness and mountain unit training. Alrighty, so now we're back into a point where we got to look and see. So again, naval. Do I have any 1937 tech? I do. Anything escort, small ship technology? Yes. We're not going to build any motor torpedo boats. Huff Duff, definitely. Depth charges. Oh, a whole bunch of small warship stuff we got. Wow, a bunch of stuff we can get here. Okay, transport. Carrier tech. I think we're good there, yeah, until something new pops up. Oh, wait, no. Torpedo bomber. That probably popped up because we got the air-launched torpedoes. That's what prompted the torpedo bomber focus for CAGs. Nothing there in capital. No, nothing here in capital. Cruiser. No, we're looking good there too. And how about just in naval doctrines? 37 tech. I don't think there was anything there before. It's not now. Yeah, gonna wrap this up here momentarily. I'll wait till I get to May. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer. We'll wait till we get to June. It's only been 47 minutes here. Artillery unit combined and carrier light anti-aircraft. That doesn't prompt anything at all. Okay. Railroad network advance. We can cancel that out, but we want to go ahead and pick it up. That IC efficiency, much needed, less than 60%. So we're back to, oh wow, minus 64 now for rares. Holy cow. Capital ship light. Nothing new popped up there. So we're in economic focus stage 1. So all our build times have dropped by 5%. Not a big deal again. I mean, if something, I mean, for naval side, that actually hurts a bit. I don't know if that takes a place immediately. No, Bismarck and Tirpitz are still coming out in 1940. Okay, so they're good to go. And Graf Zeppelin's still coming out before war starts. Oh, we need to pump that up a little bit. We need to get our reinforcements back on track. But yeah, if something takes like, 1,000 days, that 5% means now it's going to take an extra almost 2 months. But the increase to IC supplies and money is much needed. Speaking of money, we're making 43. Let's buy from Turkey. We can afford 15 bucks for 11. And yeah, that would be great, I suppose, but yeah, I don't want to be losing out that much. Artillery unit training, 38 tech. There we go. Sure, Czechoslovakia is not going to be around forever. There we go, getting into May. Where are we at now here? Minus 20, so good. We can, at this pace right now, we can go almost 1,000 days, right? Yeah, almost 1,000 days before. So just over 2 years, 2.5 years almost, we'll still be okay at the pace we're at. Unfortunately, it's not the pace we're going to be at because we're building industry. We're also going to be taking Austria and Czechoslovakia pretty soon too. Which reminds me, Anschluss is next year, March. Yep. Nationalized private sector. I don't see the 5. Compensation accepted, 15% bonus. Cool. So we're getting the extra. We rolled good on that event. Heavy industry in Potsdam. Potsdam is here. Boom. And we're going to push that to the top. That way your industry is always up top. But the cool thing is, I mean, as like, this one, Stuttgart and Frankfurt are both going to finish up in October, and those are going to drop off. So I'll gain 2 IC, 2.5, yeah, 2.5 IC, and also be dropping off 10.5 IC from my need. So I'll go up 2.5, so I'll be at 194.5, and I'll drop down by 10.5, so it'll be 218.75. So as industry gets built and finished, there can be some huge IC gains overall, where I can gain the extra IC for use, and then also have some freed up IC. Spanish Republic can't be doing too good. They are not. 75.5% surrender. So we're back to the zinc surplus one. So we'll have somebody looking to buy our zinc pretty soon, I feel. Seaport, no. Airport, no. Great War Analysis, yes. And direct fire, no. Okay. And we want both of those up. Netherlands, how much money are we making? 7.7. We're going down negative 21 now. Yeah, let's buy from Albania. Again, Albania's not going to be around forever, so keep that going until Albania is no more. Netherlands, though, I think we'll say no on for right now. Expand our hospitals, close air support. 38 tech. Okay, so let's go through the sea stuff again, naval stuff one more time. 37 tech is what we're looking for. Motor torpedo, what we're not going to go for. Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, I don't know what you would. Motor torpedo boats have such a limited range. I'm not even sure why you'd even want them. I'm guessing. I'm guessing, minor countries, maybe something cheap that you can have patrol your ports and stuff like that. But I can't think of a major country would want it. Okay, CAG. We've got to wait on that. Is there anything 37 tech in air period that we could get? Nothing there. I already looked at naval doctrine, air doctrines, or anything in here? Looking for CAG, but no. So all Navy stuff has been gotten. Let's strictly look at air power, and we'll get all of our doctrines, air doctrines up, because we already, whoops, push that to top. I already went through the prototypes, the Air Force prototypes for new and advanced planes. Here, we're just picking up the doctrines that we need at this point here. Um, why did I get airbase strike tactics for? Normally that's okay. Normally that's the same level as the other things. 5 for 6. Ooh, I'm not making much money, but that'll help stem the bleeding there. Okay, so now I just need to, I can't buy anything further. I don't have enough money, but if anybody wants supplies, I will sell supplies. Yeah, making 29 bucks, that's good. Military police, nope. Direct fire unit, no. Indirect fire unit, no. And Poland's canceled the trade there, so we're not making quite as much money as before. Nobody's stepping up right now. Yeah, we can't afford that. Still can't afford that much money. Italy, actually, though, for a buck something, sure. Twin engine armament. Getting close to the hour mark. Let's see if I can't make it to June here. Rolling artillery barrage. Kill that. HE ammunition. Kill that. Capital ship engines. Other stuff here. These things, right? No. These things here. So did that pop anything here? No. Certainly didn't pop anything there. Carriers, did it pop anything there? Nope. All right. Cruiser damage control. We'll let that ride. Port strike tactics. We'll have to drop that. And now we're going back into the negative for our money. We lost 1,000 fuel. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. All right. Fighter bomber prototype, 1938 text. Okay, so we did all the air. We've done all the naval. Air doctrine. I think I did that as well too. Okay. Operating doctrines. Let's see here. Pretty much everything here will be needed. Supplies. Okay, so $5 almost. That's not enough to really stem the tide there. Oh, there we go. Soviet Union stepped in and said, yeah, we want to buy some supplies, whatever America decided they didn't want. Estonia is taking offense at it. We'll buy some rares from Bulgaria. What is that like? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing there. 183. Heavy armor forging. We can cancel that out. Capital ship damage control. Okay. Yeah, that was right here. Nothing new popped into existence there. Okay. So upgrades, drop that down to 20. Get our supplies back up there. Medium fuel tank, that just simply drops off. Fighter bomber, interceptor. There we go, into June, just not quite at the 1 hour mark. Naval strike tactics. We'll go ahead and cancel that out. And I'm going to go ahead and save the game at this point. And also thank you guys for watching this episode number 3 of our Germany campaign. When we get back, we'll get to the rest of 1937. We're still going through the economic portion. That's where our focus is at this point. Once we hit 1938, though, we're going to switch focus to Navy. So that way, when we get into 1939, we'll have the phase 2, phase 3, whatever, of we'll have the 360-day phase worth of naval popping up there, which will give us some good bonuses, good attack bonuses and whatnot, and then kind of ride on that for a little bit. We'll see long term where we want to go from there with our national focus. But for right now, we'll just keep going the way we are until the end of the year, and we'll switch over in 1938 to a naval focus. And 38 is when we get Austria and I think we get Czechoslovakia then too, or have the potential to get Czechoslovakia in 38. That might not be until early 39. In any event, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.